Hey guys, we're going to take a second today and answer the question of just how minimalistic can you be as a saddle hunter. You know, you see all the time on the boards people talking about their setups are 22, 23, 24 pounds as a saddle hunter, you know. And then people go, well, what's the benefit of doing that? My climber weighs less than that. My 4 sticks and a hang-on weighs less than that. You know what? I 100% agree. Too many saddle hunters carry too much crap with them. We're going to show you today how you can be sub 10 pounds. And guys, this is not an anomaly. This is how I've hunted the majority of my 32-year run and gun bow hunting career. I'm going to show it to you in detail today. We're going to weigh every single item, total it up, and show you how you can be sub 10 pounds as a hunter walking in the woods minus your weapon of choice. Okay, stick around. We're going to show you how to climb this tree. Not going to go into a ton of detail. We've got a lot of climb videos and we got more coming on our channel, but one of the questions that people are going to say is, yeah, you can walk in, but you can't climb every tree, you can't go around limbs. Well, yeah, I'm going to show you. That's a pretty straight tree up there until about 26 foot or so, right? Then there's a couple limbs, and we're going to go over those and keep on going up, because we're going to show you how to climb any tree up to about 35 foot. It doesn't matter if it's got limbs. It doesn't matter, guys. You walk in, there are no limits with this system. Stick around. Okay guys, let's say we walk up and this is the tree that we picked out that we want to hunt from. First thing I do is just lay my bow down and unwind my one-sticking rope that's built in as a part of this system. Then we're going to uncoil our aider. This happens to be a 2-step aider that's sewn on to the steps from Eastern Woods Outdoors by Dano the Mano. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to make this first move, just attach it to the tree about right here at about head high, something like that. I'm going to go ahead and extend the pull-up handle, and I'm going to lean in and set the stick, okay? And then I'm going to pull this over and set it right there. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to reach into my accessory pouch, my dump pouch, and pull out 40 foot of Canyon CIV rope. I'm just going to swing it around here, put it about head high, open my quick link, slide the rope in, close the quick link, and I'm going to take my Flexi-Ohm from Innovating the Outdoors, snap it on there. That's going to hold it in place. Okay? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove my carabiner, take my Mad Rock safeguard, attach it. We've got videos that show you how to do that if that was too quick for you. And then, as you guys know, I hate stepping through a bridge. I have an openable bridge. I'm going to open it from this side, connect it to my bridge loop. Now my bridge is connected. I'm going to clip in, screw my gate down, pull that tight. I'm ready to climb. Now let me show you the rest of the system, because a lot of guys are going, well, you don't have enough stuff to hunt with, right? Okay. The only remaining thing in my accessory pouch is my Dynaglide. I'll use that to pull my rappel rope down, even over those limbs, once I get ready to come down. So my Dynaglide. I have 2 accessory hooks. These happen to be screw-in hooks. We can use them in some of the places we go to. If you're not comfortable doing that, or if it's illegal where you're at, we're going to show you an option from Innovating the Outdoors to do that won't weigh much more than this. So we also have a Grunt Tube, and I have a quiver holder that we use. This is what holds my quiver in place, and it screws into the tree. It's made by a company called Quickie. It's a Quickie quiver caddy. I actually invented this before I knew it was on the market, came out with it, was so proud of myself, and then found out it was already on the market. One of those things that, you know, they just beat me to it. But my Grunt Tube. And then in this pocket over here is my rangefinder, my headlamp to walk out of the woods with, to get down with when I'm getting ready to rappel down. A lot of guys ask me, how do you one stick after dark? Or how do you set up in the dark? Headlamp. It's really that simple, guys. And here's my release in my right pocket for my bow. Guys, literally, we're going to weigh each of those items and show you that all those items literally are barely over 9 pounds. We're very comfortably inside the sub 10 margin here, okay? But so, before I start climbing, a lot of guys have a 2 or 3, I don't know what those stupid Doyle gear hoist things weigh. You don't need one, guys. All I'm going to do is go through my cam here, over my quiver, and I do like to run it up over one of these little plastic rubberized rings here on my quiver stabilizer. Run it over my stabilizer. Notice I've got it so when I pull up, the nocks and the feathers are down. And I'm just going to lay it off to the side, flip back into my rope. And, you know, a lot of guys would go, one sticking so hard. Do you have to climb sticks if you're hunting out of a hang-on? Yeah. You haven't seen me do anything that's hard here. What I do is I lay this off to the side of my leg here. And at that point, I'm going to go ahead and move my tether up, minimize tether slack as much as possible, slide my ohm up, take one more step. Now I'll do the same thing. Go ahead and move this up. So at this point here, guys, I mean, have I done anything super hard? No, I haven't. Well, one sticking so hard, I can't do it. It's so hard. Guys, can you hang by a rope? Literally, that's all I'm doing is I'm hanging by a rope. I'm not doing anything. I'm not burning calories. I'm not exerting energy. I'm talking to you like normal. It's not hard, guys. All I'm going to do is stand out. I'm going to let the rope hold my stick. Slap it around the tree. I'm just hanging. I can hang upside down. I'm just hanging. I'm not exerting any energy. This is so simple. I'm going to come off the tree a little bit though, so I remove the friction from the rope and the one stick, and I'm just going to set it. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this rope on the outside of my right leg. I'm going to stand here and put some weight in this and pull out just a little bit. Now if you watch here, it's going to sink another ½ inch or so. There. That stick is really set well now. I can climb on up, move the rope to the outside of my leg, move the rope, the tether up, take another step, move the tether up again. It's pretty simple, guys. Put my tether locker on, hang, and just repeat the process. Okay guys, I've come to this limb. I'm about 25 foot up or so, something like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to unclip I'm unclipping my lineman belt. I'm pulling the daisy chaining out. Now, if you're worried about, wow, you're holding on by your hands. No, my tether is supporting me. Until I get the lineman belt in place. Okay, I'm really comfortable with that lineman belt supporting me. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unscrew this quick link, open it up. This is why we use a quick link, and I don't girth hitch it around. And I have one limb here and another limb out here. I'm actually going to throw it over both limbs and just kill two birds with one stone. Now I'm screwing my quick link back closed. I'm going to put my tether locker in. Now my tether is above both limbs. I was held in place the whole time by my lineman belt. I'm going to transfer my weight back to my tether. My tether is holding my weight now. This is loose. I'm going to unclip my lineman belt. And at this point, what I do, guys, is I go ahead. If I know there's no more limbs I've got to go over, I'll just daisy chain this right back into place. You'll see it takes about probably 4 seconds, 5 seconds to put this thing back the way I was carrying it. Daisy chained back on, flip it back on, it's out of the way again. So now I'm above the limbs. All I've got to do is lower myself just a little bit. I'm going to ease the rope out of the cam plate. Reach out. Does this look familiar, guys? This is the same thing I was doing a while ago. Let the rope hold the one stick. Move it over. I'm going to set it real hard. Guys, I laugh when people go, you can't one stick over limbs. Really? Why can't I? I mean, can you climb with 4 sticks over limbs? Okay, I'm at the point now, I'm literally picking my bow off the ground. I take my Quiver caddy holder, I screw it into the side of the tree. Again, we're going to have an option for you for if you can't do this on public land. And then literally I take one of my accessory hooks, screw it here on the left. This is where I'm going to hang my bow on my strong side. Easy to pick up with my left hand. Lean back in. Here's what I do, guys. Watch that. Okay, guys, all I do is I use my rappel rope to lift my bow gently off the ground. And I pull my bow up with my rappel rope. I remove this continuous loop from my stabilizer. Remove my quiver, hang my bow up there. Quiver goes into the Quiver caddy, and then I take this excess rope. A lot of people say, what do you do with the rope when you get up there to hunting height? Just like an extension cord, around and around and around. Takes you about 2 seconds. And I fold it up. And I put it right there. So at this point, guys, I can knock an arrow, put my release on. I am ready to hunt, guys. I don't know, I should have brought a tape measure. I'm probably, well, that's 40 foot of rope, and I'm at the end of it. I'm probably close to, I'm over 30 foot. I'll be very comfortable saying I'm over 30 foot high. I would never hunt this high unless I was on the side of a ridge in a national forest. I'm above 2 limbs. I'm sub 10 pounds, guys. That's the important thing. And this is how, are you just making this up? Do you really hunt like this? 32 years, this is about all I've taken into the woods, guys. Seriously. So, super, super simple. Let's reverse the process and show you how we get down. If you're not familiar with one sticking, how do you get down over limbs and stuff like that? Well, we're going to reattach our quiver to our bow. We're going to pull our rappel rope out. I like to put it on the right side. I go ahead and drop it just to make sure there's no kinks in it, because that is how I'm going to be rappelling down. I don't want a kink in my rope when I'm rappelling down. So at this point, I'm going to put it through part of my cam. I'm inserting my rappel rope through a cam over my stabilizer. And I'm just going to slowly drop it on down. And then right when I get to the bottom, I'm going to give it a gentle swing and let it land very gently over there to the side. Now I don't have to worry about landing on it when I rappel down. Here's an important thing, guys. I'm going to take my Dynaglide out, hold on to the carabiner, and you'll see, guys, it just drops right on down. I show you how to do that in another video of how to manage all that rope. We're going to clip onto our own tether locker. You can either leave it in place or remove it. Then I bring my rope over the top of my safeguard, and I ease myself down and stop at this point right here. The reason I'm going to stop is I need to collect this stick and get it and not leave it up in the tree, right? Lean back on the handle, let myself get out to about a 70-80% angle, whatever it is, and you just walk it. This is absolutely the safest way to come down from a tree, guys. And if it's icy, snowy, if you're cold, whatever, I mean, it doesn't matter if you're walking through limbs, that's absolutely the safest way to come down. Okay guys, welcome back to the archery shop, and what we've done is I pulled everything out of my pockets that I had on me out in the tree, And we're just kind of going to show you what each one of these items weigh. I went ahead and actually cut out a lot of time out of the video and written them all down here. But we'll go through them step by step and then tally them up. I'm showing you real world what I hunted with for a long time and still do on days that I don't feel like carrying a lot of stuff in. This is exactly how I go in. So I use a 12-inch Ultimate One Stick from Dano, the boys at Eastern Woods Outdoors, right? Doublesteps.com is the easy way to get there. I think if you type in easternwoodsoutdoors.com, they own that domain site as well. This is a flat scout. This stick weighs 2.8 pounds exactly. 2.8 pounds. That is with a two-step sewn webbing aider, the full bury 3/8 inch one sticking rope, the cleat, you know, the little handle that you can, retractable handle. Everything here is 2.8 pounds. If you move over here to the vaunted Mad Rock Safeguard and the Petzl OK Carabiner, right? I've got a video talking about what's my gear list. I talk a lot about that on there. This both is 0.5 pounds, so half a pound right there for that, right? That mechanism. Then got 40 foot of Dynaglide here. 40 foot of Dynaglide with the mini carabiner here is 0.08 pounds. 0.08 pounds. Then we've got 40 foot of Canyon CIV with the ohm tether locker on here and a Petzl steel quick link. All that comes up to 1.4 pounds. 1.4 pounds. I weighed it on there. And then the Quickie Quiver Caddy, that my favorite way to put a quiver on the side of a tree, is 0.16 pounds. The Grunt Tube, again, don't have to carry it, but if you do, 0.2 of a pound, 0.2 pounds. Headlamp, 0.18 for a headlamp. I went ahead and included the release. A lot of guys may not include that in weighing this out, but a release, 0.2 of a pound, 0.2 for the release. 2 Cranford screw-in steps. Both of these steps, accessory bow holder hooks, accessory hooks, are 0.12 pounds. My Vortex Ranger, it's a Ranger rangefinder, is 0.48. So again, this is kind of a heavier thing. This is almost half a pound, 0.48. And then my complete Lone Star, my TX5 Lone Star saddle with a complete lineman's belt, daisy chained on the side, the accessory pouch. Everything you see here is 2.74 pounds. So 2.74 pounds for my saddle. That comes up, guys, to 8.86 pounds. I'm walking into the woods, minus my bow, with less than 9 pounds of gear. And you saw I can hunt any tree. I was over 30 foot high, and I'm being generous thinking, I mean, I'm to the platform, to my feet, right? Because I'm figuring that my tether was probably about 6 foot high, so take 6 foot off there, and probably about 3 foot of my rope was used to go around the tree, and my bow was lifting off the tree, and I've got 40 foot of rope. So I was over 30 foot high. There's no limits. You can go over limbs and walk in with less than 9 pounds of gear. Now, if you're sitting here being a little pessimistic and going, you know what, I can't use the screw-in stuff, you know, the 2 accessory hooks, the Quickie Quiver Caddy, you know, they may be great. I can't use them. They're not legal where I'm at, right? Okay, well, here's what you can do. I actually just got one of these from Kyle Skelly of Innovating the Outdoors. This is a Dewclaw Hanger, and it's super, super slick. It comes with 3 hooks. Then we'll show you this out on the tree real quick. That you wrap this around the tree. You've got a great bow holder built in there. 3 hooks. You want to hang a pack from. You want to hang a quiver. Maybe hang your rangefinder from. All that. This whole outfit here is 0.4 pounds. So 0.4 of a pound. If you look at the screw-in hooks and the quiver caddy, it's 0.28. So almost 0.3. The difference of 0.12 pounds between these screw-in steps and the screw-in Quickie Caddy quiver caddy and this Dewclaw Innovating the Outdoors Dewclaw Hanger with a complete system that has 3 hooks on it. The difference is 0.12 pounds. So you jump all the way from 8.86 pounds with the system I showed you out on the tree to 8.98 with the Dewclaw Hanger. Still sub 9 pounds. So it seems like 10 pounds is the magic number. Everyone's wanting to know it. Can you get below 10 pounds? Yeah, you sure can. Just food for thought, guys. Does it super really matter? No. It's just a topic that comes up on the boards all the time. How low can you go? And more importantly, if you're a saddle hunter, why are you still carrying 30, 40 pounds of gear in? You don't have to. I walk in with 9 pounds of gear and my bow a lot of times. So anyway, that's just food for thought. Let you see some of the stuff that I've done over my hunting career. Hopefully it helps, gives you some options, gives you some, you know, if you're ever like, man, those saddle hunters, they're not really saving weight. Well, you can. Hope that helps you guys. We'll see you on the next video.